Did you know that you have an almost unlimited supply of some of your most important accountability tools? Now, a lot of people will say accountability is awkward because I don't like punishing people, so it's got to be for something really bad. And, I shouldn't reward people every time they do something to standard. I mean, it's like giving away participation trophies. And I totally get those two sentiments. But what they're talking about is either really bad behavior that's already occurred and you have to sanction, or heroic behavior that you want to reward. But inside of those two, you've got an almost infinite supply of ways to reinforce and encourage accountability. And let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So on this double axis chart, you've got performance on the bottom axis, so low performance, high performance, so you might say awful performance and heroic performance here, and then the number of available accountability interactions. And it works on a bell curve and normal distribution. So at the far end of genuinely awful, unethical, horrible behavior, you have penalties or punishment. And you want to use those sparingly because there's only so many penalties you want to give, and hopefully you're not having very much awful, unethical, truly aberrant behavior. Now on the other end of the curve, you have heroic performance. And for heroic performance, you have awards. These could be bonuses, these could be promotions, etc. Now what you've got in between, for subpar behavior, you have corrective action. And you use corrective action to address subpar behavior before it gets to be a habit. And a great method for engaging in corrective action and having a corrective conversation is to say, I noticed X, so you want to always focus on observed behavior. I noticed this, or I got a report of that. Here's the impact. So here's the impact of doing things substandard. Here's how you do it better next time. And that final part is the key, because the whole point of accountability is not to rake people over the coals for past behavior. It's to encourage and promote better behavior in the future, better performance in the future. Now on the other side, you have appreciation. So for positive performance, use appreciation. And you have an unlimited supply of appreciation. And it's the same basic formula used with corrective action. I noticed, so I saw this, I got this report, I saw this behavior, it's had this impact. So this positive impact is resulting from what you're doing. And I want you to keep doing it. I appreciate it. I noticed you, I see you, I recognize the value of what you're doing and what you're contributing. And what that does, that positive reinforcement, is it shows that person that they're doing the right thing, they're meeting the standard, that you notice it, you appreciate it, you recognize it, and it encourages them to repeat the behavior, and everybody else around them to repeat the behavior too. So you have an unlimited supply of corrective and appreciative accountability measures, and these are going to be your most powerful tools in shaping behavior, because by the time you get to either end, it's a foregone conclusion. Either it's really heroic and you want to have a tangible award, or it's so awful that you're going to penalize and maybe even put that person on a performance plan. Here is where you're going to make your accountability money.